Gary and I don't watch reality television, we watch caterpillars. And they are just the sweetest little creatures. See, like this guy, he could just wander everywhere, couldn't you, honey? But isn't he beautiful?
We cross our fingers. We hope that what we're doing is having some effect. About this time of year, 5-6 years ago, we could just walk along the edge of the driveway. We'd count 15, 20 caterpillars. Then we noticed, they're starting to decline. In fact, in the last few decades here, most of the common milkweed in this country was existing out in the margins of farmers' fields. And now all of a sudden, with the Roundup Ready crops, they can come in there and spray everything with Roundup. And of course, Roundup kills milkweed. We've got 20 acres, and we just let it go. There's no grass here other than native grasses. For the Monarch Watch Way Station program, all you have to have is 10 milkweed plants of 2 different species and 4 species of nectar-bearing plants. We basically said we're going to maintain a habitat that's friendly to the butterflies and the caterpillars. In the natural world, what is it, like a 96% mortality rate in monarch caterpillars before they get to the chrysalid stage? There wouldn't be a problem in the natural world if there were still billions of butterflies. Somebody's got to try to do something, and that's what we're doing out here. We started going out and bringing caterpillars in. Then one day we said, well, if we're going to bring caterpillars in, why don't we find the eggs? There's a monarch butterfly egg right there. It gets kind of I don't know if you want to say obsessive, but it gets to be almost a game of finding the caterpillar eggs. What we do is we break it off and take the whole leaf in.
One more for my home. And then from there, I usually remove them at the point they've hatched. This one has 2 on it. There's one little caterpillar and there's a little caterpillar. Aren't they just, they're just beautiful, and they're inquisitive, and which all they want to do is eat. And then they just eat, eat, eat. If you see one that's a good size, this is pretty much full grown. Wandering, they just don't seem to want to eat. And something inside their body is telling them, I'm done eating, I need to form my chrysalid, and it's looking for that place to form its chrysalid. It's just the most amazing thing. This is normally my last place where they end up, where they can form the chrysalid in a safe place, and actually I'll leave them there and they'll stay there till they come out as a butterfly.
We have our Monarch Watch data sheet that we get from the Monarch Watch program, and this is where we record the tag number, the data release, male or female, and whether we caught it wild or whether we reared it. And we take the little tag. There's no indication that tag, the weight of that tag, has any impact on their ability to fly. It's very, very light. And I'm just going to set it right on there. And then they'll usually sit there and they flex their wings. Sometimes they're not perfectly ready to fly yet. This would tell us if any of our monarchs make it down to the mountains of Mexico, and of course somebody has to find the tagged butterfly, but that would provide the information that says here's where it came from. And hopefully the few that we release have an exponential effect, that we're doing something for the overall population. If it's 50 butterflies we release or whether it's 500, we know that we've helped push that species forward a little bit. It's a labor of love and it's a labor of necessity. We feel that it has to be done, or we're going to lose these animals for certain.